mo?
Wala, sir.
Revelo? Isha? Galate?
Absent.
Obilio Honey, andito. Avendaño?
Absent.
Marupot? Velasco? Guzman? Wala? Acosta? Pulakangas? Pagitan? Podulia? Dio? Tiangco? Mitra? Recorba? Mendoza Genjis? Antonio? Comandao? Mendoza Aubrey? Alabo? Rivera Robert? Refugio?
Wala.
Rivera Camille? Tolentino? Dizon? Sino si Dizon? Ikaw? Clemente?
Wala po.
Crash pa ka.
Binluan? Condehar? Muega? Briones? Pagunsan? Manalo? Is Manalo here? Around? Wala. Credo?
Sir.
Bringino? Vasquez? Naive? Senga? Ildefonso? Ilan lang kayo representative today? Infantado? Nasa half ba kayo? Kalahati ba yun nandito?
Wala po.
Painaga? Bautista? Ansok? Ortega? Tapos na tayo kay Ortega. Sige. So let's discuss yung ating pinaka-topic for today. For this week, we'll be discussing good life. And here's our learning outcomes. Okay, nakikita niyo ba dyan sa side na yan? Alright, so for our learning outcomes, we will be defining what is a good life and then examining shared concerns that make up the good life in order to come up with innovative, creative solutions to contemporary issues guided by ethical standards. So first thing, let us first define what is a good life. Anyone wants to describe what it means to have a good life? To be a person who is living a good life.
Mayaman.
Yeah.
Contented.
Alright, with contentment, correct. What else? With stability. In what way? Financially stable. Pwede ba yun natin makonsider as something, as aspect of life that can be considered as good life? Ano ba? Happy? Ano pa? Meron pa bang iba? Contented in life. Now, let's see here. Yung ating philosophy on good life, maraming mga significant contributors on paano na describe yung ibig sabihin ng good life. So here, the answer to the question, what is a good life, varies through time among different cultures, schools of philosophy, and individuals. So ilan lang sila sa mga nag-describe ng kung ano ibig sabihin ng good life. So we have Aristotle, Plato tayo, no? So dito, tignan natin kung paano nila describe yung good life. So, there are three dominant ideas on what a good life is. One, moral life. That's according to Socrates and Plato. We also have fulfilled life. That is from Aristotle. And the life of pleasure. That's Epicurus. So, lahat ng ito can describe, no, yung good life na tinatawag natin, which is our topic. Now, for a short, brief group work, together with your group members, in 5 minutes, I want you to discuss your group idea, no? Discuss with your group your idea about what good life is. Present in front of the class your collaborative idea on how a person can live. 1, a moral life. 2, a fulfilled life. 3, a life of pleasure. So within the 5 minutes, mag-usap-usap, paano ba ang definition? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng moral life? Ano ibig sabihin ng fulfilled life and the life of pleasure? Later on, kung sino yung gustong willing or volunteer to discuss one or all, mamaya titingnan natin kung paano nila i-define. Each group will be given time, opportunity to discuss their work dito sa harap. Sige. Based on your idea, based on your experience, how will you define yung tatlo? Okay, go with your members and then discuss. Oral lang yung presentation ha, oral lang. Pwede nyo isulat sa papel and then you can read it or kasi hindi na tayo gagamit ng presentations. Time check it's 10:44 by 10:50. Start tayo ng presentation. Oh, pag dalawa, tatlo lang kayo, di tag-isa na kayo. Yung isa, oral life, isa, hatiin na yung group work sa inyo. Sino dito yung mga walang kagrupo? Ayun. Group 1, nasa ng group 1? Nasa ng group 1? Wala. Group 1 ka? Ayan. Group number 4. Nasa ng group 4? Sige. Where's group 2? Sila yung wala?
Ito pa ito. Dalawa lang.
Sige, Obilio and kaya lang nilang dalawa yan. Okay, saan yung group 3? Group 4? Saan yung group 5? Tingin na, nasa ng group members mo? Very Yeah. How will you define, based on your ideas together with your members, how will you define a moral life? Ano sa tingin niyo yung description? The character needed for someone to be living a fulfilled life. Paano niyo i-describe? Well, doon sa mga nagpe-present, doon sa mga mag-represent, syempre may sa credits sa kanila.
Okay lang, okay lang.
And so,
Baka mag-follow yan daw. Three people. Hindi ko lang
Pleasure din.
Pag mga online kami na naman.
Alam ba, papasok ako. Pumasok.
Pagpasa kayo. Sinabi ko bang required pumasok, papasok ako? Sabi ko required pumasok, sabi niya.
Tapos ikaw di pumasok.
Bakit ako pumasok? Be, nalala ko bahay ko.
Wala ka.
Hindi sabihin nila, meron ako screenshot ng pasal yung pagkakatawa. Ay, sabi din si May. Kami ko lang kami isa.
Wala isa.
May explanation ako.
Hindi na pa ko siya.
Hindi naman dun lang napupokus yun ha. Baka
You can divide the group into three. For example, yung tatlo working on how they can define a moral life. And then, sabay-sabay nila i-discuss or...
Sir, may good life na daw sila. May good life na daw sila, sir.
Niyayelo ko na. May mga nagsasabi sa akin na may 1,000.
inahabol mo ba naman?
At least bola na lang inahabol ko. Ibang round, bola na lang. Swerte daw naman niya. Swerte daw ng girl. Ano ko siya? Paano po natin na exam? Pwede ba yung visa?
Ay, pwede ba? Di ba
Bye. Na? Simori. Simori. Baka manghinga ako.
According to AI,
Aliana Dolina.
Reference ba?
According to Aliana Dolina, na jowa ni CJ kasi.
Sila po, ano, bibigay na.
May pa-pleasure. May pleasure. Ibang pleasure sa utak ko.
Bigay na, ano, tinutulong po.
Kaya nga lang, magbigay lang. Sa GC. Ay, sa GC. Ay, sa GC. Oh, wag na daw, sabi mo. Sa inyo, bawal kayo. Hindi, pagka-register po ka-register. Kinakas ako na sa speech.
Alright, so begin with group 1.
24 hours na ba?
Group 5.
Video sa loob kayo. Parang kayong
Group 5, volunteer kayo yung first. Yes.
Sir, kami na lang.
Group 2. Sino ba tayo? Group 5.
Ito po.
Hilayan and William correct?
Siya na lang.
Hilayan na.
Kasi nag-report na naman. Palusot ka.
Gamit mo na yun lang. Tatry yung binigay sa sa'yo.
Ayaw niya daw?
Tsaka kasi yung streak na naman, pinatay mo.
Ego na lang mahaba.
Sige.
Dulo lang mahaba.
Wala ka nang masasagot sa pleasure. Hindi naman lang basta pwede bang isa na lang yung beses lang po.
If you can define the three based on your experience, based on your own idea, that's going to be better compared to sa kung ano yung nakikita niyo sa internet.
Dalawang tubo.
Be personal on your definition pagdating dun sa
Oral life ko wala po. Wala po kasi gusto sa ethical standards.
Okay, Ryan, ready? Ready? Sige. Everybody's, did you see? And then listen to your class.
So my point of view on these three are solely based on my ideas and not solely on what is seen online. So please take it with a caution. So the moral life, life that is, to me, that is life that is more on ethics, ruled by ethics and conscience. It is often how a person lives based on the society's rules, not by how they are satisfied or how they want to live their lives. So yeah, basically it's how you, what the mold of society wants you to be. Next, the fulfilled life is more on the satisfaction. Let's say being content on financial relationships, emotional stability, physical health, and ultimately what we can say the optimal living. Thirdly, the life of pleasure is something that leans on the desires and pleasures of human. But based on Epicurus, also stated here that to live a life of pleasure, one shall rid of pain. That is all, po. Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Let's be Ryan. Next group will be group number 5. 5 or 1? 5. Group 5.
So for definition for us, in general sense po, moral life would be, yun nga po, like said earlier, is that where the person follows a certain ethical standard and yung idea nila ng good life would be pushing for the greater good or sa magandang idea for the society or for themselves. So I think yung personal, I can input in this and how I live religiously. So there are rules by written in the Bible that I still follow even at this age na na-instill sa akin ever since bata ako.
So yung sa fulfilled life naman po para sa akin po, accomplishing tasks like school, then work, then marriage. Ayun lang po yung tingin ko sa fulfilled life is having a successful life.
And then for the life of pleasure po, as the idea of Epicureanism, wherein yung makuha po natin yung good life or his idea of having a great life would be through pleasure sa pagkaroon niya ng mga doing stuff that brings enjoyment to himself. So for this po, I think my life of pleasure would be what I can associate with this is my love for gym. So doon po ako nakakuha ng enjoyment even though sometimes it's kind of painful. Pero yun po yung idea.
Alright, thank you. Let's bring in
Thank you, ate.
Any other additional info from Group 5? Meron pa ba? Kung saan? Anything you wanna ask? Priones. You wanna ask something? Mega. Dehar? How about Pinduan? Anything? Tiso. Next group tayo. Group number. Ready na ba ang group number 1 or number 2?
One daw po.
Group 1, ready? Sige, group 1.
So, good morning everyone. For our group, in the moral life, in my own definition, basically this is being a good person. Since when we say moral, this is the goodness or yung bad na behavior ng person. So for me, is living a moral life is living a good, having a good personality or yung pagiging mabait or yung pagiging makatao mo sa kapwa mo. Doing right thing or virtuous thing or doing in the mas mabuti para sa mas nakakarami. So, basically, moral life is being a good person.
Sa fulfilled life naman po, sorry, ano lang, feeling ko lang yung fulfilled life. Ito yung mga na-achieve natin na goals, yung mga ini-aim natin, mga challenges na gusto po natin ma-achieve. For example, mga perfect na exam, makamahal ng assessment.
Sa last naman po, the life of pleasure. Makamit po natin yung life of pleasure kapag nag-spend po tayo ng time sa friends natin, sa families, or buying things na gusto natin mapili or dream natin na mapili. And kahit po na maliit na bagay, basta po nagiging masaya tayo sa ginagawa natin. Makamit po natin yung the life of pleasure.
Thank you so much. That's ano po, correct? This one is Vasquez and Aina. Nakarating mo lang ba, Vasquez? Okay, infantado nandito. Anything you wanna add? Bautista. Okay, next group. Next presenter tayo, that's group number
4 po.
4. Okay. Okay, group number
Yes,
Good morning, everyone. So, for the moral life by Sophie Tito, my moral life, for 2 words, having a good soul po. So, having a good soul. So, ang moral life po is like living in a way of good lang naman po. It's about fairness and doing what's right even na kahit mahirap siya for us. So, it's like following our conscience, yung konsensya, yung mga may konsensya dyan, like obeying rules, and especially treat others with respect po. So, hindi lang siya basta tinithink natin yung self natin. So, kapag kasama natin yung ibang group of people, we also think what's good for them. Okay, for the food.
For the food that in my own understanding is paano mo siya, yung kapag paano mo siya ma-enjoy yung sarili mo, even on your darkest days, so parang ganun sa fulfilled. Paano mo siya ma-enjoy kahit medyo down ka or something?
My God! Hindi lang po success, money, or fame po. Yung feeling yung satisfied na ikaw, who you are po, and what you do every day. It comes often from loving relationship from friends or families po. Helping others, following your passion, and being proud of your choices. Tapos yung katulad pa na meaningful yung like
Sa the life of pleasure naman po, I think ang mini P. Cruz po is finding happiness in peace, or it's not about buying luxury things or money. It's about, I think it's about seeking comfort and avoiding problems by friendship, doing the things. It's not about just doing the things that you want. It's about fulfillment with, for example, bibigyan ng pa example. For example, if you have problems, you seek for your friends para makapag-usap, or if you're down, you eat your favorite food for comfort. Yun po, I think that's it, about balancing and peace.
Tapos additional po, yung mga pag-e-enjoy sa a life of leisure po is his idea of life of leisure in a good life is finding true happiness in simple things po. It's not about luxury or material wealth, kagaya po ng sabi ng kasama ko po. But living peacefully in a way of being content with what we have. As a student po, I see this as a reminder to live with balance po and appreciation for small joys po and use science and technology wise to make life better and not just easier po. For Epicurus, the good life is one filled with peace, friendship, and good, genuine happiness po.
So, ano ko lang din po sa fulfilled life. Being fulfilled means like being the best version po of yourself. It's like learning and growing, then knowing what's your purpose, make it more meaningful. So, yun.
Alright, thank you very much. Number 4. Then let's proceed sa last presenter natin. Number 3.
Iwan ka lang sila ano yan.
Good morning.
Morning.
Starting with a moral life. The moral life by Socrates. From the word moral itself, it gives us the idea that a person should be doing things that are considered right or acceptable for a majority of them according to themselves. So the moral life, we think that it symbolizes the life that you live in, or that you have the character trait na nakahelp sa'yo na mabuhay ng mapayapa or what you consider as a good life. Like for example, you are living in a life where you have a specific standard or values na sinusunod. Like for example, honesty. If you're living a life full of honesty, a good life for you will be a life where you don't have to carry a guilt of lying to someone.
So, fulfilled life po is where a person feels happy, content, and satisfaction. So, it's not all about having everything, but also finding meaning and satisfaction in what you do and who you are. For example, growing as a person and learning by experience and loving all these things.
Then the life of pleasure is living a life that pleases you. Living a life to the fullest na hindi ka makakaramdam ng pain, escape pain ba. And you can achieve life of pleasure. Example lang po nagagawa mo yung mga gusto. Like, gusto mo, mahilig ka kumain, nagawa mo yun. Mahilig ka gumastos. Mahilig ka mag-draw.
Ayan. Alright, sige. Pero pa may dagdag. How about the other members of the
CBU daw po.
Wanna add something? Si Ulangan. Wala si Ulangan. I vote number 1 si Ulangan. How about si Bio? May dagdag si Bio? Velasco. Wala rin. Meron pa bang may dadagdag? Kahit sin sa inyo. Well, for the summary, as I was listening dun sa mga sagot ninyo, all your answers are actually pointing into, when you are living a moral life, all this set of characters, all this set of virtues that is connected to being good. When it comes to the fulfilled life, yung sense of achievement, big or small, when you have this kind of sense, no, yung mga achievements mo, fulfillments mo, and then for the life of pleasure, yung satisfactions that you are, having within you, or yung satisfactions in different aspects na part, of who you are. So here, let's talk about how these following personalities described a good life based on these three: moral life, fulfilled life, and the life of pleasure. So a moral life, according to Socrates and Plato, is something that, what? In this concept, one who has a good life is someone who possesses yung practices, most of the important virtues, set of character, set of traits na dapat innate sa atin. If a person, for example, person has this set of characteristics or yung traits na to, then the person is said to believe na living a good life. So that is how Socrates and Plato defined or characterized a person who's living a good life based on the moral or the character traits na meron sila. Okay, what else? For example, yung kindness, the courage, loyalty, and generosity are some of the so many examples ng mga characters na pwedeng i-possess ng tao, para mag-lead and then equate into a good life. Aside from that, a moral life is a good life, according to Socrates and Plato. Examining, reflecting, and questioning the nature of things is important to have a good life. Okay, so balancing, outweighing yung mga consequences based on your traits, based on your character is a must to have a good life as well. Yung servitude to others, yung willingness mo to commit to be of service to others, di ba? Parang may nabanggit kanina that if you are a person who puts first yung well-being, yung welfare ng nakararami more than your own, is an indicator that you are living actually a good life. Meron bang ganito sa inyo? Wherein you are always considering the goodness or yung benefit ng iba more than your own. Saan ba natin ito ginagawa? If you consider yourself a moral person, ano ba yung mga manifestations? What kind of instances in life hinihingi sa atin yung mga pagkakataon ito wherein you are choosing someone else's yung welfare nila more than your own. Give me an example. Rino.
I think basic example is like personal example ko na lang po.
Yeah.
Ako
Actually,
po,
I prefer personal example or personal experience
So,
more than the other.
ano po kasi, I was raised in a household wherein it instills sa amin that our home is also other people's house. So whenever any of my friends or other people, kahit hindi ko naman po close and they really need somewhere to stay in, yun, we always let them in sa bahay namin. Even though wala po ako sa bahay, may susi po sila. So alam po nila saan yung key, so they could just go get the stuff that they need and leave.
Ayan. So that's a kind of servitude na pwede nating maipa-manifest, no? Kahit sabi ni Brino, are these relatives? Are they relatives na
Hindi po.
kamag-anak?
Ngayon po, usually po, friends ko na po yung nakatira sa bahay
Friends
or
na.
kahit kakamit ko lang po pinagsistay.
So alam niyo na, kung in any case, ang anyway na wala kayong natirahan, alam niyo yung address okay? Kasama doon yung food, logistics.
Hindi po kami naliligo ng bahay.
So,
Ano po kasi, lumaki po kasi kami, yung mga kapatid ko and yung mommy ko na hindi po super well. So naiintindihan po nila yung feeling na hindi ka nakakapag-aral sa environment na hindi healthy sa'yo. So we always open our home, especially if yun nga po in instances na napapalayas yung mga friends ko or
hindi po sila komportable sa kung saan po sila, like medyo magulo po yung state ng bahay nila. So they could stay in, they could have a peaceful rest or ayun po, makapag-aral po sila maayos.
I think more than anything else, it's coming from the goodness of the heart ng family nila Filipino to serve and, help and reach out sa mga tao who are, deeply needy. Yung mga kind of, yung home, shelter, yung food, and so many things. So here, one must control his or her passion and desires through reason in order to have a good life as well. So in fact, according to Socrates and Plato, these are, if you are living a good life, then you are having a set of character traits. Virtues man yan, acquired virtues na natutunan mo from other person or from your home. Kahit sa bahay lang. These are virtues that you can use as compass to live a good life. So that's according to Socrates and Plato. Now let's move on to Aristotle. Paano naman niya describe ang pamumuhay that can be considered as something good? Okay, according to Plato, Aristotle rather, for someone to have a good life, he or she must possess yung mga nabanggit dito. Number one, must be morally virtuous. Okay? Dalawa, have a good health and long life. Number three, should be prosperous. Number four, must have good friends. 5, should respect others. 6, must have good luck. And 7, must use his or her talents, abilities, and capacities. So 7 list na to, enumerate on how we define good life according to Aristotle. Can you choose one wherein you are most related to, and then cite example. Bakit you consider yourself right now, for example, you are living a good life because one of the 7 is actually ginagawa mo o nangyayari sa'yo. Anyone? Any volunteer? Yes. Credo.
Must be morally virtuous.
Yeah.
Yung example ko po is, kunyari may napahiya po. Instead of laughing po, tatahimik na po. Yung mga classmates, sa akin yun talaga. Mahilig sila mahilig sila mag-judge.
Okay. Anyone? Pero pa yan? Wala na. Okay. According to Credo, is having a good life because he's a person who is living, may moral siya, may mga virtues siya na sinusunod. Pero, I don't know, it's up to them kung maniniwala ba talaga sila.
Hindi lang kayo naniniwala sa akin.
Anyone? Another idea. How about good health and long life? Kanina may narinig ako who's fond of going to gym. Sino yun?
Hindi sa pala yun sa long life style. Gusto ko lang saktan yun.
But do you agree? Whenever a person who has a good health, yung healthy body, mental and physical health is stable, hindi na narinig yung stability, can they consider yung life nila as something good? So this somehow, according to Aristotle, is an indication that a person is living a good life. If he or she, kahit na sobrang hirap ng buhay, if a person is having a good health actually, or towards a long life, he is actually living a good life. Should be prosperous. Ayan. Sino yung dito yung mga, when it comes to material things, when it comes to simple things that makes you happy. Okay? Are you also sharing them sa mga ibang tao na nasa inyo that is part of your circle? Ayan. So what else? Must have good friends. Do you relate with this? Sino dito ang who among here is defining something like a good life must be, you have to have plenty of friends. Sino dito very sociable when it comes to making friends with others. Ayan. Sino ba? Let's say, ikaw, Iha, anong Ido? No, last ko. Tell me. Approximation, ilan ang friends mo? Friends mo sa Facebook na lang. Pero yung friends mo within, you consider that your close circle. Your circle of friends, your inner circle, ilan sila? Ilan mo sila?
Madami po, iba't ibang
Kaya pala, ibig sabihin, marami kang kaibigan, you find happiness, you find this sense of fulfillment pagka marami kang kaibigan. Sino naman dito yung opposite ni Nolasco? Really ako.
Yung opposite daw ni
Sige. Tell me, how many friends meron ka, Emilio? Yung kino-consider mo as friend mo?
100,000.
And then, even with this yung few amount of friends, are they giving you the fulfillment of having friends?
Yes,
yung
po.
social experiences mo?
Yes po, kasi minsan din po natulungan po nila ako sa bawal dito po sa school.
And so, that's enough. So, it's enough para magkaroon siya ng sense of happiness according to Ovidio. Okay? So, having a good friend is also an important thing to have a good life. Yung respect that you give to others and the type of respect that you are receiving is also important. Okay? Yung good luck, kasi hindi ka naniniwala sa luck. Napakamalas ko, for example. Napakamalas ko in so many aspects. For example, in rapport, in love life. Sino dito ang kino-consider that you are having a bad luck when it comes to making relationships. Diba? Ikaw, nalulungkot ka? Hindi naman. Alright, at also, yung maximizing yung potential mo when it comes to your skills. So many kinds of skills, talents mo, abilities, and capacities. Do you find happiness?
Yes.
Whenever, let's say, sino dito ang musically inclined? Sino dito ang magaling kumanta? Si Bio ba magaling kumanta? Kasi dalawang buhay na
Valentino, sir.
part ka ng buhay ng simbahan, Bio.
Sir, Valentino.
Gusto mo sir, sample sir. Kaya mo lang, pwede ba mabigyan ng sample? Nahihiya si Bio.
Mahal ba yan?
Tingnan mo si Bio, hindi mo maklari.
Balance ko lang po yung good and bad.
Hindi ko na-expect from Bio.
Sir, si Bringino din ba?
Bringino, kaya ko magbalan. Si Bringino, I think si Bringino magbibigay din ng...
Ano? Anong kwento? Ano na lang po? Ano ba din?
Sige, let's listen to Bringino.
Ano na lang, sir? Kanta, te. Wala akong maisip. Ano na lang? Buko na lang. Ano ba lyrics ng boss?
Your favorite music na favorite song?
Wala akong favorite. Pero ano, ready to win sa Spotify, sir. Pero ako lang.
Baka magkaroon ka na while waiting for Bringino. Oasis daw ay Okay, sige. Pabalikan natin si Bringino mamaya. But let's move forward. let's talk about Epicurus, kung paano niya describe yung good life. According to him, no, a good life is connected to pleasures. Okay? When we say pleasure, this concept is actually from him. And this concept states that life is worth living because of pleasures. Now, the view that pleasures will lead to good life is known as hedonism. Hedonistic, the very extreme, something that is, yung pleasure and pain. Kung walang pleasure ang buhay, you always, get into that corner na there's always pain all the time. Okay, so how do you relate when it comes to pleasures, when it comes to the happiness that it can bring sa atin? Ano ba ibig sabihin nito? What kind of pleasures ba ang tinutukoy kapag ito ang defining moment mo, defining indicator for you to have a good life? Are you talking about pleasure in terms of yung satisfaction that you get from, let's say, from the food na kinakain? Yun ba yun? Okay. Well, according to Epicurus, he recognized all kinds of pleasures such as wealth, pleasures coming from the wealth, sexual pleasures, and also fame. Okay. However, Epicurus also believed that one should not lose himself or herself to pleasures para makamit na talaga yung good life na inaasahan niya or target niya. Can you give an example wherein a person is, a person lost everything because of so much pleasure, so much, yes, addiction to, let's say, substances, addiction to drugs, di ba? Addiction to drugs, do you know some personalities that are well known because of this example? Pablo Escobar, can you give us more of the life of Escobar and how he lost everything because of addiction to substance?
Actually, hindi po siya addiction sa substance, but siya addiction sa pera.
Addiction sa pera. Sige nga.
So, po sir, nagbebenta po siya ng drugs. Doon na point po na sobrang kilala na po siya and hindi niya na po alam kung tatago yung pera. And doon po nag-start magkaroon siya ng parang mga snitch sa loob ng surgery. And doon po siya nasira. Tapos ng buhay.
So because of pleasure, because of this fame, because of this wealth, pera, unti-unting nasira yung buhay niya. And that's the opposite of having a good life. Okay? Pues, any other example? Aside from addiction, marami tayong kilala ko na nasira yung buhay nila from addiction, di ba? You know the singer Whitney Houston? Yes. Di ba? Sino pa? Wala na bang iba? How about in the Philippine context? Can you name one, a person, kahit hindi celebrity, na naging hindi nakuha yung good life because of pleasure? Meron ba? Any idea? Wala? Okay, losing the control, because of pleasure can lead you not in a good life, but in the opposite. Okay, so that's according to Epicurus. So having a sense of pleasure is also can be a reason para magkaroon ng good life, but not too much. Okay, so Epicurus believed that one should not lose himself to pleasure because number one, this will diminish one's pleasure in the long run. What do we mean by this? Pleasure, if it's met all the time, for example, it will diminish in the long run. You will lose the sense of satisfaction if it is, given to you most of the time. Do you believe in that? Yes. An example. Sa casino. Pag lagi kang nanalo, gusto ko naman matalo. Sino pa? Yes. Katamay?
Ayun nga po, for example, dun sa casino daw po, pag one life, natalo, pero laro ka pa yun ng laro, ganun. At the same time, yung other life mo, like sa friends mo, naiiwan mo na, I think yung other negative at disadvantage.
Okay. So, ganun lang yan. For example, sa simple day-to-day living ninyo, let's say meron kayong favorite meal or favorite ulam. Diba? Most of you nagre-reklamo, ano ba yan? Everyday na lang fried chicken ang ulam. Tama ba? Correct. Gusto ko naman today ay gulay. Ayan. Correct? So, number 1. Number 2, there are other more important pleasures to consider such as friendship. Pleasures that we get from friendship. Diba? What else? And from education. So, when we say pleasure, it's not just, taking yung mga obvious types of pleasures like fame, like other, pleasures from addiction. Hindi lang yun yung pwede nating pagkunan ng pleasures, but we can also get from more deeper things like friendship, building social relationships with others, and from education as well. Number 3, everyone should live a virtuous life. You're giving yourself an opportunity to have a self-restraint when it comes to pleasure. Because again, di ba sabi nila, too much blank will kill you. Give me something that can, we can put dun sa blank that, pwedeng maging totoo. Too much blank will kill you. Give me a word.
Greed.
Is too much love really? Nakamamatay na ba talaga?
Yes.
Based on experience ba? What else? Too much blank will kill you. Too much greed, di ba? In the first place, greed, being greedy is not a good thing, not a good virtue to have, di ba? But more of that can really, give you something na, something na hindi mo gusto. Okay? So here, the 3 aspects of good life, yung living morally, yung fulfilled, and yung living life with pleasure, okay, disregarding the hedonistic approach. A good life is the integration of these 3. Self-mastery, di ba? You are kanina maximizing your potentials, your capacities, and so that you can give yourself happiness. Contemplation and learning, always thinking, using your reasoning when it comes to looking into things na, will this give me happiness? Will I regret this at the end of the day? Okay? What else? And then servitude to society. Okay? Looking into things na as an opportunity to help also others, not just yourself. So kapag itong tatlong to, the integration of these 3, a person is said to be living a good life. So ethics and ethical standards. Now that we have understanding with what is good life, the next question is, how should a person live? Now, the answer for this one is for a person to have what? Ethics. Who can define here what ethics is? Ano ibig sabihin ng ethics? Ethical standards. Sinabing ethics, ano ba to? Is it connected to morals? Morals natin sa buhay? So, ibig sabihin, if you have moral standards, then you have a set of ethics standards then, ethical standards. Well, here, ethics is very important since we're talking about science and technology and how it plays with a person living a good life. Titingnan natin how ethics, can define you and lead you into properly choosing things that are right and are wrong. So here, ethics can be defined as a system of moral principles concerned with what is good for oneself and society. It addresses the following dilemmas. So letter A, how to live a good life. If you have ethics, then it should not be a problem na para sa iyo. Okay? Kasi meron kang compass that when things and when life is challenging, you always have this moral compass na kaya mong balikan. And so, para mas straight ulit yung path mo into living your life. Rights and responsibilities, the language of right and wrong, and what is good and bad. So this having ethics will define yung choices mo to be more clearer when it comes to decision making. Kasi kung wala kang ethics, di ba? Let's say you are an inventor, you are an innovator, and you want to invent something that is devastating, can incinerate lots of people. For example, yung mga nuclear bombs. Diba? If you don't have ethics, anong pwedeng mangyari? If you don't have moral standards, moral principles, diba? Hindi mo na maiisip yung pwedeng epekto, yung negative effect nito sa society. Diba? Pwedeng maging negative effect sa population. Kapag ginamit in a bad way, yung mga inventions mo, for example. Okay? So using an ethical life is a unique characteristic of humans. This is because only humans have the ability to reason out and be rational. Also, ethics provides a framework for answering complex questions, allowing humans to act based on moral principles. Yun yung importante. You have to always act anchored sa inyong moral principles. Even integrity, correct? Tama? Wala naman nakatingin sa akin, di ba? You have a piece of candy wrapper, for example. Diba? Ano bang tendency? Pag walang nakatingin, itatapon sa kung saan-saan. Diba? But if you have integrity within yourself, kahit walang nakatingin, kahit meron, diba? Because yan yung habit mo, that's your routine, naka-embed na yun sa sarili mo, that when you have a small, let's say, piece of trash, laging nakasuksok sa bulsa, and you'll have to wait para makakita ng basurahan, and that's the right time to dispose yung basura. Diba? Okay, here, let's talk about ethical dilemmas. When it comes to ethics, how do you respond when certain challenges, these are simple challenges na pwede nyo tingnan. Tingnan nyo yung moral principles ninyo. Am I going to lie? Am I going to tell the truth? No? Based on your moral principles, how will you answer the following challenges? Number one, for example, will I tell my mom that I got low grades in some of my subjects? How will you tackle this challenge? Sino dito ang open when it comes to the grades, when it comes to his or her academic standings? Sino dito ang secretive when it comes to these things? Meron ba? Ikaw? Paano mo sinasabi sa family mo? Compliment niya muna yung nanay niya. Okay? Yung mga tactics mo para hindi masyadong malakas ang sampalan. Okay. So, lalabas muna ng bahay. Kaya bibilhan muna ng flowers, bibilhan muna ng regalo. Next question. Is it okay to eat in an expensive restaurant while others are starving? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. Well, for some, yes. For some, no. Maybe because of the difference in the moral principles na meron tayo. Okay? Will I tell my friend that his or her partner is cheating even though I know that I will hurt him or her? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Or are you the one na bahala siya dyan? Bahala siyang makadiscover. Okay? So, hindi niyo i-tolerate yung ganong actions. But in return, instead, doon, sasabihan niyo yung friend niyo na, diba, sino yung may cheating, for example, na mga issues. Okay? So that's how your moral principles play a role into your course of action. Yung mga actions na gagawin mo, yung mga thought process mo, you always have to consider yung mga morals natin, yung principles natin, or yung ethics natin. Okay, what do you think is the role of ethics in innovation? Is it really important? Well, that is, ethics is important. Kagaya nga ng kaninang example ko, diba? Using inventions that can wipe out, for example, populations, without using yung ethics, kung sino-sino yung pwedeng mag-press lang ng button. Because for example, i-incinerate natin yung Quezon City kasi nandun yung WCC. Diba? Without ethics, diba? Free will lang, kaya-kayang gawin yon. But with set of moral principles, with set of ethics, yung mga right or wrong, is it the right thing to do? Guide yung person to choose. Diba? Okay, so one is divergence. Divergence is actually a set of indication that gives more opportunity to improve yung mga problems by finding out more solutions, new ideas and concepts, and use newer methodologies. Curiosity and innovation starts from curiosity. Understanding problems, finding solutions, and generating new ideas is a product of a person with, curious. Okay, multidisciplinary din daw dapat ang pag-tackle ng mga innovations, no? As a part of ethics. Hindi lang basta isang personality lang or isang group of people lang ang governing when it comes to inventions. It must come from different set of different members of the community. Hindi lang basta isa lang. For example, di ba? For example, sa ating Republic of the Philippines, ano ba yung state natin? We are divided into 3, correct? To govern the Republic, kailangan, ano ba yung tatlong yun? Legislative, ano pa yun? Executive and judiciary. Dapat yung tatlong yun are, di ba, fair, equal yung rights nila to govern the republic. Because kapag hindi, pag isa lang, let's say, executive lang, si president lang lahat laging masusunod. Will it be good? No. So that's multidisciplinary. That's resilience. Ayan. Sa resilience naman, let's say, if you're an inventor, for your first few trials, hindi ka nagkakaroon ng success, yung achievement mo, now be resilient to always improve and do it again so that you can have yung mga new ideas, concepts mo, and so you can bring about yung mga better, better results for this one. Effect to people when it comes to inventions, an inventor should always consider yung kanyang impact, both positively and negatively sa kanyang user o sa kanyang target audience. So that's effect to people. Shared responsibility. Ito naman is, since you are the inventor, for example, hindi lang ikaw yung may responsibility on how to use properly and ethically yung type of invention na meron ka. For example, yung Facebook, diba? Hindi lang si Meta ang responsible into making your Facebook experience a moral experience, an ethical experience. Kayo din, as user, dahil meron kayong profile dyan, meron kayong account dyan, meron din kayong shared responsibility into maintaining your experience using the Facebook, something na can give you a good life. Okay? What else? The difference between technology and innovation. Innovation is a thought process. This encompasses all the things needed for technology to actually happen. Let's say technology, ito yung product lang ng innovation. And so the term innovation is more encompassing than technology. What else? Ayan. So I think this is our topic for... Ito na, last na lang pala to. Okay? So for this one, ano yung ethical framework na tinatawag for innovators, when it comes to creating their innovation? So ethical innovations are those that are 1, humanistic, 2, participatory, and 3, sustainable. So innovations natin, when they are created with ethics, with more sets of moral principles, itong tatlong to ay na-achieve. Okay? So yung humanistic, the innovation should be human-centered, which it means that it should be relevant to humans. Okay? Participatory, the design of the innovation was done with people, not just for the people. And sustainable, the innovation could sustain for a long time, considering social, economical, political, and environmental aspects. Okay? Any question? No. Now, this will be your output for week number 9. For week number 9, this will be through a You will be watching a film entitled That Sugar Film. Sino dito nakapanood na nito? Tapa? Well, That Sugar Film is actually a semi-documentary film, no? Featuring a person, a healthy person, living yung experience ng mga mahilig kumain, no? Sa matatamis. So indeed, in this Sugar Film, released in 2014, ito yung gagawin ninyo. Okay? So take a picture para makita nyo kung ano yung dapat panoorin. Ito yung panonoorin ninyo, ha? Okay? So here's your task. So you'll be creating a reaction paper based on that sugar film. So write a 3-body paragraph to fully communicate your experience and reflection on the assigned film. Here's your first paragraph. Ang first paragraph ninyo, write about a highlight. After watching the film, select a scene, a highlight from the film, wherein that draw forth an emotion from you. Any kind of emotion na na-feel ninyo while watching the film. And I want you to discuss your thoughts on it. Second paragraph should include your reaction on the film. How is it relevant to the concept of good life? And lastly, yung third paragraph ninyo will be the entire your closing thoughts when it comes to the reaction or your reflection. Also realizations after watching the film. Okay, so this will be submitted again sa drive natin. Make sure na, by the way, nabigay ko na ba sa inyo yung drive link na gagamitin for midterms? Doon lang din naman siya i-submit. Now, the deadline natin will be next. Okay? So, any question? Okay? Pwedeng handwritten, pwede namang soft digital. Okay? Netflix, I am not sure kung meron sa Netflix. Lock meron. Okay? So kung wala nang tanong, I'll be, what time na? 43. Let's dismiss na. If you still have another class sa other subject, leave. Bye-bye.
Eldrick! Magsusukat! Eldrick! Di ba magsusukat? Sukatan na ba? Sabi sa'yo sa ngayon. Di ba pa? Hindi daw ka magpahabol ng palawatin daw.
Karon na ba? Karon na ba?
Ang lamig.
Dapat kasi kaming jersey. Ay, jersey mo na ako sa inyo. Saan mo na lang sa jersey? Wait lang!
Tara,
Sorry po, mamamatay kasi ako.